In this video, you're going to see why Aussie boxer Dwight Ritchie was used in a ritual murder. You get it? Aussie, 74, like killing, 20 like death, 43 like killing. That's why we have an Aussie dying. 88 connecting to time. 88 numbers for the four circles inside, giving you the 1440 degrees. Time equals 144, 1440 minutes in a day, etc. And you see that. What else do you see? That Back to the Future uses this, Ohio, which equals the same thing as time with the 88 counties, etc. Big time number, the analemma, the sun and the moon, making the two, each making an 8. He's an Aussie 88, dying on a Saturday. And we're going to see why ritual equals 27. And he dies at 27, and his name is Ritchie. His last name is Ritchie. It's a ritual from his employer. They murdered him by a specific code. What's good? It's Shigozi. Saturday, November 9th, 2019. Jacques Yadong brought to our attention the Dwight Ritchie death. He is a famous up-and-coming boxer, Australian boxer. Died in a freak training accident at age 27. So thanks a lot for bringing this to our attention. If I butchered your name, I do apologize. But look at Dwight Ritchie and see how clear this is. So Dwight equals 3528. The numbers you saw on the screen earlier, keep those in mind too. But for the main ritual, just look at these. Boxer 28, he's a boxer. Dwight 28. If you're new to this, this is the alphabetical order, the rules of numerology. So you just take each letter to a single digit. W is 23. That's 2 plus 3 is 5. And you can reverse the alphabetical order where A is 26, Z is 1, do the same thing. That's all we're doing. So Dwight 35, 28. Boxer 28, 71. Dwight 71. And then boxing also is in this as well. So boxing 71, Dwight 71, boxer 71, boxing 28, Dwight 28, boxer 28. So you already see that right away. His names are very appropriate for this. Dwight Ritchie, Australian boxer. Let's look at his name as well. Dwight Ritchie equals 73, like sacrifice, and 208. So Dwight 28, boxer 28, boxing 28, Dwight Ritchie 208, a lot like 28, and numerology dropped to 0. Kill 28, sacrifice 73. So they're doing tragedy 80, Scottish Rite of Freemasonry 143. The last name Ritchie equals 117. I noticed the phrase up and coming equals that as well. I find that really interesting. Up and coming 117, Ritchie 117, 54, Rich. But you see what they're doing? Ritchie 117, double 45, up and coming 117, double 54, 54 and 45 are reflections, and when you write those out in gematria, they sum to the same thing. 117 as well. So there's plenty more here, but notice how he pointed out the 27 years old because it's the 27 club. Ritual equals 27, sacrifice 27 in Chaldean. This updated at 1221, breaks down to 33. Right here. And he died on Saturday for the Saturnian ritual. Don't forget that Saturn equals 21. 73 is the 21st prime. Dwight Ritchie equals 73. 45 is the sum of Saturn's magic square. When you wrote out 45, you get 117, 54, 45. And again, Ritchie is 117, 45, 45. Dwight equals 35, 28. Like Thelema, honoring the number 93, the occult religion, Saturn equals 93. So we get this Saturnian thelemic pattern on a Saturday for this ritual, as we all knew was going to happen. And I just realized, oh no, never mind. But his initials break down to 4 and 9. R is the 18th letter, 1 plus 8 is 9, 49, Scottish 49. He's Australian. Australian 135, 73. I mean, do you see what these people are doing? His name is what? Dwight Ritchie, 73. He is what? Australian, 73. Sacrifice, 73. That's the 21st prime, Saturn 21. Australian, 35. Like boxing, like Dwight. Of all the names in the world, I mean, again, why is this guy fitting this bill so perfectly? Why is this pattern? Why is it when we talk about Ohio propaganda, we get Joshua Tennant, who's 27 years old as well, and his name equals 72. Buckeye 2772. The other woman involved, her name also equals 72. I'm just bringing it up to show you why are these specific patterns following these specific people per the specific pieces of propaganda and ritual. Oh, this is Bulls, Chicago Bulls hat. What a joke. Chicago equals 46 like sacrifice. Chicago equals 143 like Dwight Ritchie. Are you seeing what these people are doing? I mean, honestly, the fact that I can just sit here and show you very clearly what these people do every single day should emphasize how prolific it is. This takes zero effort. Chicago, reverse in alphabetical order, 143. Dwight Ritchie, 143. Again, did I make this happen? Did I ask for him to do this? He's wearing the black and red Judicial Order colors with the hat. Well, that's the colors of the Judicial Order with the Bulls, but you have the red behind him as well. I wish I knew what this tattoo said. And I wish I knew what it said behind him. I don't know that logo. He collapsed while walking back to his corner and cannot be revived, with his promoter, Jake Ellis, confirming the horrible news on social media. This guy was murdered by his employers. Rip, cowboy. You'll be forever missed. And don't forget RIP equals 38. Like death, killing, murder. I want to see why they have specifically the Bulls. Okay, Bulls 33, 69, Saturn 69. Chicago Bulls 49, like his initials. But not too much there. Oh, but there's something there. He died 112 days from his birthday, a span of 113 days. 113 is the 30th prime, Saturn 30. We'll do that right now. That reminded me. Dwight Ritchie birthday. I found it on Google, so I might not find it here. But it was February 29th, 1992. Sometimes you gotta use Google. And you can see the rituals they're doing while you're looking for stuff. So his birthday. See, 29th February 1992. I just took this for, you see it here too. You see multiple sources. So February 29th, 1992. First off, you want to see his birth numerology and see how it all fits. So again, today is 119, Saturn 119. It's a Saturday with 39 numerology. But let's look at his birthday. February 29th, 1992. Murder 34, death 16 LW Kabbalah, death 52. Conspiracy 1, 2, 3. But even then, I don't see so much in his birthday that fit exactly what we're saying. Again, murder 34, that's the main thing, and there's probably more that I'm not seeing, but I had to check. But from, oh, you're gonna like this riddle. So what do you notice about his birthday? It's a leap year. He was born in a leap year, 1992, February 29th. So I figured this out when I tried to do it. I tried doing from his 27th birthday, but look what happens. February 29th, 2019 till today. Well, see how it goes red, the validation, it doesn't work. See, and it switches this to the 28th. So you can guess, well, then how can I accurately do this? And even then, you get, a span of 255 days. You don't get something that, light 254 times 254. I get it. Saturn ritual. But again, you can be skeptical with this. But do you know how this works out? What's next year? 2020. Guys, in my years of doing this, I've never had to decode someone's death. And it came like it was a leap year, and they were born February 29th, and I couldn't do the math. Because what if it was like we're in 2018? I couldn't do 2017, and I couldn't do it from 2019. But now that next year's 2020, we could do it. And it just shows them they're doing shit on purpose. They make it so you can actually do this and sync it up from his 28th birthday. Boxing, big boxing number. Boxer. And it's what, 112 days. from his upcoming 28th birthday, he dies. See how we're able to do this now? Because next year's a leap year. Chicago Bulls equals 112. We're going to Chicago Bulls hat, dying 112 days from his birthday. And again, counting the end date is 113 days. Scottish 113, dishonest 113, green screen 113, mainstream 113. That's the 30th prime number. Saturn equals 30. That is exactly what they're doing. It's a Saturnian ritual from the federal government. No limit boxing. That's your government. That is the federal government. That's why they have this black guy with the red. They have this guy wearing the blue. Red and blue pills are Freemasonry. We got this fucking troll-looking Gimli, Game of Thrones motherfucking looking guy here with the black and or the blue and red tie. Unbelievable. What? Guys, are you seeing this? Team Ellis Boxing have set up a GoFundMe page aiming to raise around 27,000 pounds for the guy dying at 27. How is this not by numbers ritual? To support the 3 children he leaves behind. So they kill a father of 3. This guy was murdered by his employers, by the way. So they kill the people. Again, this happened today in Australia because they're pretty much on the 10th. I mean, they're pretty much a day ahead. I think so. So that's really it. I mean, I wanted to show you this ritual. You can see other sources. Fox Sports. We know they're completely 100% coded. Oh, session. So it was a sparring session with Michael Zarafa. So we gotta see his name. Michael equals 33, but Zarafa. Michael Zarafa have the killing sacrifice name as well. Death, killing, murder numbers. Oh, and Saturn numbers. Saturn 30. So Zarafa 30. Again, 113 is the 30th prime. It's 113 days from Dwight's birthday. Masonry 105.33, Scottish Rite 57. Michael Zarafa 72, like Jesuit order. So we get more Freemasonic numbers. I would expect kind of something more close to what we're getting with his name, but not necessarily. Not with the first and last name, at least. So sometimes it doesn't always go with the pattern you want. But I mean, at this point, does that mean this is organic now? Just because one little thing didn't match the pattern that we've seen this whole entire time? And don't forget, 72 is a reflection of 27. I mean, it still fits. Just it's not to my personal strength, but that's my opinion. I mean, it doesn't matter. You see what these people are coding. I want to see if this guy has a birthday, though. I don't even think this guy has a Wikipedia page either. 33 years old. This might not be him, though. This literally might not be him. I mean, the guy. I'm expecting the guy to be Australian, but this guy could be American. I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't want to use this. Well, I think we'll close it here then. You see, it's a body numbers ritual. See, this guy's born in Melbourne, March 25th, 1992. See, March 25th, 1992. So we can do his upcoming 28th birthday. I think they said, yeah, they're both 27. I mean, you see the ritual? The last time I checked, boxing had weight brackets, not age brackets. 138 days, federal 138. That puts a reflection, gives you 969, going back to the average orbital speed of Saturn. But it's 137 days so that fight was 137 days from his upcoming 28th birthday, Michael Zarafa. That's the 33rd prime. Sacrifice number, Jesus Christ sacrificed at 33, authority 137. Let's see from his 27th birthday, because we can actually do that. 229 days. Span of 230 days. So maybe they didn't sync it up with his birthday so much, because again, it's not as strong as I want. Maybe just the whole ritual was just in what we saw earlier. So I think we've kind of pushed the throttle. They call him Fighting Cowboy. Oh, Cowboy equals 39, by the way. Or no. Cowboys equals 39, don't worry. So that's a football reference. Because the Cowboys always doing things by number 39 in football. Fighting Cowboy 82, 163 to 38th prime. You see how the fighting cowboy dies now in this ritual? Death, killing, murder, 38. RIP, 38. Fighting cowboy, 163 to 38th prime. This stuff is sick. That's what they do all the time. Murder by numbers. This guy was killed by his employees. I mean, look at even what they did with his eyes. The blue eyes. They took the picture with the red and blue pillars of Freemasonry right there. I mean, that's how far these motherfuckers will go to brand their propaganda. So that's it. And if you live in Melbourne, this is exactly what they do. The Melbourne police, they like carrying out murder rituals. The Australian government is the same thing as Boris Johnson's employers, Donald Trump's employers. It doesn't matter. They use the word sparring. Oh, spar 27, dying during a spar at 27. It's by the numbers murder ritual. These are sun numbers as well. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturn sun ritual. Sparring 102. That Michael Zarafa guy, I think I'm spelling his name wrong. Zarafa. I want to get that again. No. 108 goes back to geometry, sun. I mean, it still fits the pattern. It really does. Again, it's just I like it to be really simple for people. You know, London and the bullshit crap. Aussie boxer. Victorian. I think Victoria is in Melbourne, or Melbourne's in Victoria. It's one of the two. Rematch with Jeff Horn. Battle of Bendigo. Yeah. But look at this. Tim Tszyu in August. Ritchie was previously an Australian middleweight champion and hit the headlines when he fought Tim Tszyu in August, losing only for the second time in a 21-fight career. Saturn 21. What did we say this morning? We're going to get rituals, body numbers for Saturn to keep with time. This guy, his name equals 73, the 21st prime, Saturn 21, 21-fight career, dying now on a Saturday, by the numbers for Saturn. Every single Saturday, there are Saturnian rituals. I've already said that. It doesn't even matter if it's what the date numerology is. Yes, it's 119 with 39 date numerology. They'll do even more. But at the very least, they do Saturnian branded rituals on Saturday. That's why I make videos almost every Saturday showing you these. RIP Cowboy, you'll be forever missed. This is coded by the numbers for death, killing, murder, sacrifice, or boxing. I mean, oh, 47. Killing equals 47. 151 to 36 prime. Jesus Christ, 151. All right. Freemasons, 155. 115, shuffling. They did this. These are the Freemasons that killed this guy by the code. Peace out.